Hey guys, Melissa here with Balance Aesthetic and Wellness. I wanted to come on today and talk about a very controversial topic, something that we get asked a lot about and something that is growing a lot of popularity in the world today and something that I think is very important for us to address. First things first, microneedling. Long-term effects, what can they be, and is there a chance that they could be doing more damage than good? Well, we're here to talk to you about the facts, the side effects, and the ugly truth. So microneedling is very popular, as we all know, and has been gaining so much popularity in the aesthetic industry during these times. Why? Let's start with the basics. What is microneedling and why is it important to know everything about it before you choose to do the procedure? Microneedling is a procedure or medical treatment done in the care of either an esthetician or a mid-level provider, and it is done using a pen or a device that has numerous microneedles that are meant to puncture the skin. Like everything else, our bodies are healing mechanisms, and they are made to kind of come around and have what we call the healing response. So why microneedling? Why is it gaining popularity? And why is it a procedure that we really want to know what we're getting ourselves into prior to getting ourselves into it? Microneedling, as mentioned, has been getting a lot of popularity for so many reasons. It leaves your skin glowing, it retexturizes your skin, it kind of helps get rid of dead skin cells and really gives your skin a boost through the serum penetration by opening channels in the skin that can allow for that serum to penetrate. It is important to note that when you are creating trauma to the skin, there's a lot of things that come with that. What is microneedling? How does it happen? What is it that they do to your skin during this procedure? Procedure is done by using a device, a medical device or a pen typically, that has numerous amounts of microneedles. Those microneedles then create trauma, or what we call channels or wounds, to the skin so that your body can in turn have a healing response. Similar to when you cut your skin, your body sends a lot of factors to kind of go to the level of the skin and kind of replenish and repair. Tissue repair, that's when you see scarring and a lot of things that are meant to heal the skin. Our body is a healing mechanism. It has a healing response, but with trauma comes a lot of different things during that healing response, including inflammation. It is important to note that while creating trauma to the skin can kick your body into this healing response, which in turn leaves the skin looking superficially amazing for the next couple days, long term, it could have more damaging effects than good. Let me tell you why. The trauma response that happens when you microneedle the skin is this whole surge of activation that happens. While trauma then kind of triggers your body to create elastin and collagen and all these things that kind of build up to really give you that good look that your skin gets. Forcing that trauma onto your body and forcing your body into that trauma response then diminishes your body's natural ability to have that response. The more you force it, the less your body does it on its own. Long term, that can be a bad thing, as you know, because then your own natural abilities to create trauma responses are not so well. What else does that mean for your skin? With a trauma response or with a healing response comes inflammation. So while this inflammation is what kind of boosts the skin, makes the texture look great in the moment when you've had the treatment, long term, that response of causing the inflammation, everything as it continues to expand and go down, can leave lasting effects. Underneath our skin, we have that build of natural collagen and elastin. What happens when you micro trauma or you create puncture wounds deep down to the dermis of the skin is you create holes and kind of like, it's almost like stabbings into that layer of the skin. So as the skin tries to heal itself deep within, you kind of get that fibrin buildup where the mesh work is not as strong as it was before because you're constantly having it kind of stack up on each other, and then over time you kind of get that indentation. So what happens? Long term, your skin can have texture issues, you can have pigmentation issues because trauma that's deep down inside, as the layers of your skin shed over time, tends to surface. And then people notice that while the procedures were working very well at the beginning, maybe the first, second, or third procedures, they noticed results, all of a sudden they notice that the results stop coming. There's a reason for that. The body's healing response starts to slow down on its own, and you're creating all these issues that over time will begin to rise or come to the surface. So what is our recommendation if it's not really investing in or making your skin prone to these traumatic experiences? What then do we recommend instead? Vita Pen by Osmosis MD. It is a very clean pharmaceutical grade or medical grade skincare line, and Dr. Ben Johnson created a pen or a device that is very similar to microneedling, has a bunch of little prick points in it they're round sphere shaped, so they don't cause trauma to the skin, nor do they go as deep within the layers of the skin. They stay very superficial, just enough to make a channel within the skin. Then you can infuse your serums, and when the procedure's over, those channels close. One of the number one things that happens with microneedling is that post-procedure, those channels stay open. This makes you very susceptible to side effects, as well as things like bacteria and all these other things that now can be introduced to the surface of the skin. Plus, when you're puncturing that deep within the skin, you're also getting all the chemicals that come in whatever you're infusing into the skin very deep within the layers. This over time adds to your toxic load, as it's so deep within your body cannot expel it. With the Revita pen, everything is very superficial, and the ingredients used within this procedure are all from osmosis. So the chemicals are very mild, there's nothing that's gonna add to your toxic load within your body, and they're all going to stay superficial to give you the same results, but over time, allow your body to replenish everything that it makes naturally. One of the biggest misconceptions with microneedling is that going deep within the layers of the skin, your body is going to create more collagen. The issue is that our bodies only have a certain threshold for collagen. We can try to produce more through our dietary intake and things like bone broth and things that we can add to our bodies that will increase our collagen, but our bodies have a threshold. Constantly puncturing the skin does not mean that we're gonna build more and more and more collagen. Naturally, over time, our collagen production reduces. Just because you're doing this procedure does not mean that you're introducing more collagen or building more collagen. So the idea is to stay superficial on the skin and get the same results, not have any long-term lasting effects, and really get to enjoy the benefits of what microneedling is intended to do without the needles, without the trauma, or without the long-term effects. Dive into what a Revita pen infusion facial looks like. The entire procedure will include a full facial. The facial is customized to your skincare needs and will begin with a deep cleansing and a series of exfoliation and extractions, as well as professional and personalized skincare infusions that will be infused into the skin once the procedure occurs. You can tell the procedure does not require any numbing cream or anything to kind of numb or treat the barrier of the skin prior to doing the infusion. The infusion does not have or include needles or deep punctures, but rather sphere-shaped needles, so to speak, that will only lightly penetrate the outer layer of the skin, and therefore the procedure is completely pain-free. More of a vibration feel across the skin, as those needles are vibrating very heavily at a high frequency in order to create that mild channeling in the outer layers of the skin. Once the channels are created, the customized skincare serum infusion is then added to the skin. These customized infusions are created depending on your skin type, specially formulated by the esthetician, and are made using strictly osmosis skincare products. The treatment will also include steam, hot towels, facial massage, and skincare products that will be placed on the barrier of the skin after the procedure for you to go home, including serums, moisturizers, and of course, our favorite SPF. This treatment can also be done in conjunction with other treatments such as our hydrofacial, and can also be mixed with other things including dermaplane, microcurrent facials to help tighten the skin and create anti-aging. It's a workout for the muscles within the face, and can also be used with additional add-ons such as jelly masks, and other serum infusions. The important thing to note is Revita pen is not available everywhere. You have to make sure that you are seeing somebody who actually uses the brand Osmosis and who has the Revita pen available for you to use. We are a proud partner with Osmosis MD, and we are more than happy to kind of give you more information, more education on what the procedure entails, how it is similar and how it is different to a microneedling procedure, and why it is more beneficial than doing a full depth microneedling. If you have any more questions, please feel free to reach out. You can reach us either online at www.bebalance.com, or you can feel free to send us an email at info@bebalance.com, and we'd be more than happy to get back to you with any information you'd like. Or you can call or text Steven at 954-745-9519. 6.